So that's the Middlewich branch all finished. So here we go, Trent and Mersey Canal. All clear, thank you. As you can see, we've got a fantastic lock keeper on for these two locks. Same guy as the last lock did this lock as well, so perfect. Right, so that's us just coming out of Middlewich now. I think if I want to get somewhere as far as like Sandbach, then I've got to do 3 more locks, which ain't too bad. So we'll see how we get on. The day's still early, and it stopped raining now, and it's starting to brighten up a little bit, so we should be okay. So as I say, we came out of the Middlewich branch of the Shropshire Union Canal, and we turned south onto the Trent and Mersey because we're heading home now. And yeah, so we're going from, like I said, we're going from Middlewich down to Sandbach. So the plan is stop at Sandbach tonight and see what we find. Jubilee cottages, built in 1897 according to the stone on the wall. We're going backwards because I've just spotted something. And that tree right there, we're going to go and get some. And it's damsons. I think the boat will end up being sideways across the cut, but we'll sort it out. There's my haul. All the damsons. They're not going to be eaten. I'm going to make some damson wine. So that's that should be enough to make me a gallon of damson wine. So stay tuned and we'll see what it looks like when I start doing it. So we've got the next lock just ahead of us, and there's also a boat behind, and because I stopped and picked damsons, if I can moor somewhere safely out of the way I might let them go through, but we'll see. Right, so I stopped and I let the other boat go through. Mainly give me a chance to have a drink and go to the toilet. So, but they're through now anyway. So let's go up and start sorting the lock out for us, shall we? Right, so using the rope to close the gate, it makes life easy, because when you put the rope through the handle of the gate, essentially the boat takes half of the weight of the gate and you take the other half of the weight of the gate. So you're only pulling half the weight of the gate. The only drawback is, well, there's not a drawback really, but it does take longer to close because you only close it at half speed because you're half the weight. But we're on the canal and there's no speed, is there? So yeah, using the rope to close the gate, it means you only pull half the weight of the gate. That's just how it works. It's like a block and tackle theory. That looks like a big pile of cocaine at the back, look. I think it's really salt. Let me clean your face, hang on. There you go. You can clearly see what's left of the loading wharfs down here, can't you? It's all the way down here, so they must have done a lot of boat work off the side here, look. Yeah, it'd have been salt, I'd have thought, and perhaps even delivering coal and taking salt away or something. Or something. You're going to want to talk properly. That's just my thoughts. Doesn't mean it's real or true. That's an impressive trio of chimneys. Okay, so the boat I let leapfrog me at the last lock, it looks like they've hung around to open the gates for me, which is really nice. Well, they're emptying the lock anyway, so, and there's some other people sat on the lock, so hopefully they'll open the gates and I can go straight in, which would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. fiddle about with the microphone. So these guys are stopping to have something to eat now, so they've said they'll do the lock for me, which is brilliant. So they've just helped me up through the lock, and they're going to close the gate and drop the paddles, which is fantastic. Right, so I am going to have a rant now. That lock was empty, and somebody's just come and filled it, and they clearly saw me coming and they filled the lock, so never mind, hey. But the lock was empty. It was indeed empty. Never mind. Bastards.
Nice motor.
Cheers, thank you.
How old's that?
The engine's 1953.
Very nice.
So just to update you on miserable git that stole the lock. Not only did he steal the lock, he left the gates open obviously because I was going in, but he left the paddles open as well, lazy bastard. Yeah. And you think, not being funny, but as I get older I get a bit more wary of what's going on around me, and you know, and try and be nice to people and try and help people out, but some people just get old, miserable old bastards and don't do sod all for anybody else, you know what I mean? So, oh well. Rant over. Nice narrowboating now starting. Put my glasses back on. Ho ho! That was, where are we? Booth Lane Top Lock. Booth Lane Top Lock. And that's our last lock of the day, I think. We're just outside Sandbach now, so I think we're going to go a little bit further in towards Sandbach, find a decent mooring, and that's us for the night, then stop. Well, it's not night, it's day, but that's us for the day, I think. So I don't think there'll be much more now. Okay. Oh, I bet that made Made a mess when it came down, I bet. Right, so we just stopped at Wheelock now, mainly to empty the toilet more than anything else. I haven't put any water in. I don't think I need water, so I'm going to risk it for another couple of days as I'm on my own. I was hoping to stop before this, but this is how far we are. First suitable mooring with decent internet, that's where I'm going to be, so let's see how far we go from now.